Hey friends, this is Aisha, Youngspapercreations. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I want to thank you so very much. I've had a number of you subscribe to my channel and you've been checking out my videos. I want to thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. And so for this session, what I'd like to share with you is the name of the individual who led me to this wonderful idea. And so I am casing her work. I am, what does that mean again? Copy and, what? Well, I'm recreating her work, putting my own spin to it. I'm casing it. And so right now what I'm going to be doing, and you know what in one of my last episode, I went over my time and I did not get an opportunity to edit. And so I am planning on not having that repeat itself. So that being the case, I've got a number of CD envelopes. I don't know if you're aware of you know those CD envelopes, right? When you get your burned CDs, you put it in these envelopes. Well, at one point, I got a stack of them, and so I'm always looking to use them. And this fantastic lady, whose name I will be putting at the bottom in the description, uh, she folded the lid on the outside. So you know the lid normally goes across like so, right? Well, she decided to turn it this way, and she first, of course, as most of us do, inked the outside. So I'm gonna ink, and actually, you know what, this dauber is not quite lubricated, so I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned for time and just darken around your envelope just to give it some texture and not have it be flat dimension. All right, so something like this she did, right? I hope my lighting is good. I don't have the best lighting. Okay, so once she was finished doing all around, and I'm using Craft Smart chocolate brown, and next what she did was to seal the lid. So I'm gonna be using the Craft Melody. There was a gal there on the channel earlier today. She was asking about an inexpensive glue. Now what is it called again? Fiber Tack. That's the best. It's just amazing, and you all know that, but it's expensive at the same time. The Craft Melody Premium Craft Glue is similar to Fiber Tack. I kid you not, but it's got a little bit more water consistency to it, which makes it it takes a little bit longer to dry. That's the only downside. So when I found this out, your girl went and got herself like 5 of these bad boys. Thankfully, they're only $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So I went a little cuckoo. And I just did not want to find myself without glue, because when I had the Fiber Tack a few days back and I was getting down to my last, I was panicking. I'm not going to pay the full amount for it. I'm going to wait until this coronavirus stuff is out from quarantine, and then I'm going to find myself to Michael's. So just put some glue on the lid and fold it back. Alright, so this is what you will have. Next, what she did you can take any lace that you have, and we're gonna glue this down next. So we're gonna glue our lace. So you can get as shabby as you'd like to be or not. I just want to demonstrate to you for the purpose of this tutorial. And then of course you can play around as much or as little as you wish. Alright. So this is what it will look like. And I'm gonna cut off the extra pieces that I have. Alright. And Nelda and I have a love for buttons. And so I've got the Martha Stewart buttons. I tell you, I've got to get me another punch, because if anything ever happens to that punch, I will grieve. It will be the saddest day. But it's so expensive to get a hold of Martha Stewart's embossing button punch. If any one of you have an extra one, or you want to get rid of it, or you know how I can get one for a decent price, contact me at Youngspapercreations at Gmail, and I will e-transfer you the money. Please, 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 please. So now I'm going to attach my buttons, my paper buttons. Or, you know, you can use paper, you can use real buttons, you can use whatever embellishment that you choose. It's your party. You can do what you want. Alright? So here I am. What I want you to see is so I could leave this as is, and for the purpose of this I will. But I've got a little, well, this bird, this is quite a huge bird. So I'm going to leave this bird for a minute. But I would like to get something with a few words or something to put onto it. Okay. I've got here the Small Talk by Tim Holtz. Small Talk by Tim Holtz. I'm going to add something there. I don't know what. Okay. Now, when I bought this Small Talk, I did not realize how cheeky the wordings were. So now what I do sometimes is go back in and just cut out what I want. So right now I'm going to go back and I'm going to cut out this part that says, that moment when you, and I'm going to leave it there. Because I want that, you can say whatever you want. That moment when you what? And you could finish the sentence. I'm going to put it at the bottom here. Right here. Okay? Now, the whole premise of this is, so this can be left as big or as little as you want. Now, what I will do in the next few days is to come back and show you another way of using this CD envelope. Alright? So now, so this is one of the journals I'm working on. I've not yet put on a title or anything of the sort. But I'm going to put this altered CD folder right, or CD case, altered CD case. I will put it right here, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And this is what she did, or this is what you can do. I've cut out a photo from one of my floral textbooks with plant images. Put it in here, and then I can proceed to attach this to the page. I hope you can see that quite clearly. Okay? And then, of course, I would be able to go in and have another tuck at the back. When I glue the sides, I want to leave for that extra tuck at the back. So you first will have the tuck inside of where the envelope is, and when you attach it down to the page, you will use the back area for another tuck. So that's one example. I'm going to show you how you can alternate this on whichever page that you want. So here's another image that I've taken from a Michael's paper pad, and I'm going to put it in here, attach it to this page, and the envelopes itself, I believe it's what, 5 by 5, and so when you cut your image, you can have it long or short, placing it inside of the pocket. It's up to you. I have it hanging over a bit, but it can go a little shorter, or it could have been left longer. In any case, the whole premise is to showcase and take full advantage of this clear pocket, so you can see a lovely image. Take your best image and place it on the inside of this package. So then you will have not only this front pocket with your image, but you will be able to use the back for another image. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Quite simple tutorial. I know and hope that you can follow it. And I will have another tutorial just to show you an alternate way of doing speak Aisha, another way of altering this envelope. Now I have this bird and I'm so wanting to use it somewhere, but it just seems a little bit too much. Sometimes a little is enough. You don't need to populate like crazy. You could make this, once again, as shabby or not, as you wish. It all depends on what you place in your pocket. So this is Young's Paper Creations, and I want to thank you for taking the time to visit my channel. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for checking out my motivational piece. It is so very important that we live our lives to the full. Life is so precious, and my friends, we've been able to see that with this corona crazy virus, where so many have lost their lives, especially the seniors. And I happen to be a frontline staff providing, motivational and encouraging and recreational programs to the seniors. And so I cannot stress enough, live life fully, do what you love. And I know I'm speaking to the choir if I'm speaking to my paper lovers, because guys, once you fall in love with paper crafting, you've found something beautiful, magical, therapeutic. Please spread the word of paper crafting and how, if you only just take the time to try paper play, you will not regret it. And at the very least, you will get to pull out of yourself some creativity and feast your eyes on beautiful papers and colors for color therapy. Again, this is Young's Paper Creations. Nelda, thank you for your upliftment. And Danny, I appreciate you so much. I kid you not, And JD, I appreciate you as well. And all the ladies who visit JD. JD does so much. Oh my goodness. She is just phenomenal. Check out JD, guys. But I just want to say, you guys are like my friends more than the people that I see, in Canada. I'm in Toronto, and I tell you, I thank you. I appreciate you. And when no one else gets me, I know you do. Blessings. Take care in Jesus' name. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.